Ah,
Welcome everybody to the week 8 eviction ceremony. For those of you just tuning in, here's a quick recap of what's happened in a game of Statue of Liberty or whatever. This is Viet emerged victorious, crowning themselves as the new head of household, and they opted to nominate Issa and Topher for eviction. And in a hypnotic Big Brother staple called Stay or Fold, V emerged victorious again, choosing not to use the power veto, leaving Issa and Topher as the final nominees. Topher is not in attendance right now, but we do have a final plead from Topher, which is to remember not to just vote round by round. If you want to make it to the end, it's important to think ahead. Thank you very much, Topher, for providing us a final plead, as you're not currently here. Issa, you are here, though, on the other hand. Please, the floor is yours.
um, hey guys. Being on the block second time is not lovely, especially since Topher and I were on the block together last time also. Um, I'm just gonna say I feel like I played a very loyal game. I feel like I've been nothing but honest. I've been nothing but clear about what I want to do, and I've been very present. And I really do try. So I feel like that's as much as I can really say right now. But those who know that like I've been like a day oneer for you, I will continue to be a day oneer for you. And that's kind of it. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much, Issa. Now, with that being said, the power now turns over to the rest of the House guests. Please head to your projects. Please cast your votes to evict. Change your votes. Bump up your votes if you've already sent in your pre-votes. And as this is being recorded, shout-outs are encouraged. I'm going to turn off my camera and they'll be back with reading the vote count.
Shout out to Evelyn. Shout out to Hales who commented on my video confessional. Love you. Shout out to Mira who has been, oh, as always, very much iconic in my project. And shout out to Sanam because Sanam is also an icon, and I want Sanam to get multiple shout outs.
Shout oh,
Go, 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 go.
shout out to Grace because I legally have to. And shout out to my prod chat guest who I quite literally think has not spoken in my chat since I won HOH. Fred, look at that man ignoring me like he does in my chat.
Shout out to my project guests who come in occasionally, but I also never talk in there, so I can't blame them. Aaliyah, you're beautiful. Protect the dolls and the love of my life. Sparkle to my shine. The most beautiful man in the world. Timeless Mike Jones. Thank you, Timeless Mike
I
Jones.
think we're stretching.
Shout out to the fireworks that just happened outside our place. That was kind of weird.
Shout out, as always, to Sanam and Jared, who had the special pleasure of having my undivided attention while I was in jail because I had no one else to talk to. And I mean, Alex and Jacob were there. They have not earned my shout out, I fear. Sanam and Jared, I will love you forever.
Yeah, Sanam, I'll love you forever.
I don't think I've shouted at my podcast,
Listen,
but
Jared told me I have to pay his therapy bill for getting him to play orgs. So
Valid.
That's a good idea. I should do that for Alex and Heather.
I
guys,
should do that for Alex and Heather.
and Joe, I've not.
They want us to pay their therapy bills that they need because they play orgs.
Oh yeah. Uh,
We'll give you.
Sorry, Joel, you just can't speak.
Yeah,
give it to you for free. I do mental health work.
Before I get into the vote count, Joel, what you're trying to say? You keep cutting off.
Keep trying to say shout out to a podcast, and then somebody else interrupts me. Shout out to Nick and Joe. Um, I haven't shouted them out in a single vote yet, so congratulations. They've heard all of my nonsense every single round, so keep listening to it.
No problem, Joel. Glad you're able to give your shit. But with that being said, speaking of Nick and Joel, Joe, I have the votes. Once we read the votes, this is the final person just has a few moments together, his or their belongings, and head over to the jury house. by a vote of 5-2. Topher, you once again have been re-evicted again, additionally again for again a second time. Again, Topher is not currently here, but he did leave a final speech, in case he said, thanks for the heads up ahead of time. Good luck to everybody. I'm looking forward to serving the jury. Topher, as our sole representative from Slimageddon, you were a must-have for the season. I know I've already talked about this for your first eviction, but again, from the bottom of my hearts, thank you so much for partaking into the season. We're glad you were able to make history. But unfortunately, the House has spoken. It is time for you to depart. And with that, it's time for Al to return from jail. Al's not was not able to come either, so that would have been fun to announce. But we will be giving Al the permissions back, and you guys will all be able to chat with each other. Because Alex, is there anything important or relevant or like anything that like we need to like tell them and whatnot?
Oh no.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
The challenge.
Well,
That's like,
Okay, okay, I'll do the bit. All right, everybody. Okay, I wasn't prepared for this. All right, everyone, it's time to announce what the next head of household competition is going to be. And for this competition, you're going to be playing touchy subjects. So here's how this is going to work. We will send out a poll where you will be asked a series of questions where the answer is one of your fellow house guests, opinion-based questions. Basically, yeah, whichever of your fellow house guests fit certain criteria. You will answer these questions twice. The first time, you will give us your honest opinions about which house guest you think fits the question the best. And then the second time, you will answer with who you think the majority of the house will answer. So you will, again, we'll be sending out a poll for your answers. And then how this is going to work is we will be doing you'll be doing the poll for your first part of your answers. The second part of your answers we'll be doing live tomorrow night at a time that works best for everyone else. And the person that answers the most times in the majority for the second set of series will win head of household. Important thing that we will reiterate in the announcements chat, but for the first time when you're answering the questions based on your actual opinions, you are not allowed to answer yourself for the first series, but you may answer yourself for the second set of questions. Yes, V.
I know obviously I'm during HOH, I don't have to compete.
I know exactly what you're
in a list or not?
I know, yeah. Okay, so we will still ask that you fill out the poll, but we're just to get the majority answers, but you're not participating in the second part.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other
You
questions?
should send your answers to Maine though, just for like equity's sake.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good point. If there's any collaboration on answers, in any respect,
you're both being all parties involved will be disqualified from this.
I meant like after. I wasn't trying to get Rita.
Well, just in case anyone was thinking that. All right. If there are no other questions,
No, Topher's gone. It's okay.
If there are no other questions, we will send out the poll in a little bit, as well as a poll for when would be the best time to hold this second part of the competition. So we'll see that later tomorrow night. And words, good night, house guests.